I became a millionaire at 12, kicked my parents out of their own home, dated the coolest guy in the world, and now I'm going to tell you how I did all this. Hi, my name is Hilary and I'm from New York. I live such an amazing life that most people can only dream about. I hate school. I hated it from the moment I got there. I think it's absolutely a waste of time because I make so much money that I don't even have time to spend it. Seriously, I can't even count all my money because I make so much. I just throw it everywhere. Once I got bored, so I made paper planes from $100 bills and sent them flying out of my window. It was so fun to watch people's reaction outside. Anyway, I'm the prettiest and most popular girl at private school. I'm probably the coolest and most popular because my parents own the school. This means I'm like a queen there, and I can do whatever I want. So yeah, I can have all the pretty girls kicked out, no problem. And the same with the ugly guys. Now, I have no competitors there, and all the hottest boys are fighting over me. But last year, this incredibly cool boy came to our school, and the way we first met was so epic. Now, just imagine for a moment. I was going home from school and walking down the corridor when all of a sudden some boy rushed out from a classroom and knocked me on the ground. I fell on the floor and he fell on top of me. God, are you blind or just brainless? Get off of me! But before he got a chance to reply, some really ugly girl with a rotten-toothed smile ran out from the same class. Well, I know her. It was Ruby, the girl who gets all those dorks. I mean, the guys I send away. When she saw, her backpack dropped on the floor and both of us laying on top of it. Her face, her face became even more horrifying than it is. Connor, why did you throw my backpack? And why are you... What's going on? The boy got up and wanted to run away, but then I grabbed his hand and said, "Stop! Do you know who I am? My parents own this school, and you're going to have a serious problem." Suddenly, he got scared. He said he's sorry and starts mumbling something. The next moment, I just took off my bag and threw it at him. "Carry it for me, and maybe I'll forgive you." Of course I wouldn't forgive a boy for such a thing. But when I looked at him, oh God, he was so hot. I mean, I never saw such a pretty boy in my life. So yeah, that's how I met the coolest boy and made him my boyfriend. We were the best couple in school, and everything was just awesome. But then this happened. One day, Connor invited me to his home to play video games. But suddenly, his computer broke, and he couldn't turn it on. Darn it, I hate this PC. Well, I have an idea. Let's go to my bro's room. He has an even better gaming computer, and he's not home. When I entered his brother's bedroom, I saw lots of cool photos on the wall. Portraits, stage photos, and lots of photos showing some crazy bike tricks. Is your brother some stuntman or a musician? Nah, he's a show-off. He's just a blogger. Okay, so I guess Connor is envious of his brother, and he didn't want to tell me anything about him. Well, it's okay. You know, I'm not just pretty, but also a smart girl. As soon as Connor went to the kitchen to grab some chips and cola, I immediately went on YouTube. I was shocked! His brother didn't log out, and I saw his channel with 16 million subscribers. Can you imagine? But when I opened one of his videos, I became even more shocked. He was... OMG! He was so charmingly handsome. God! Connor is just another loser in comparison with him. Really. And you know what? I decided that I don't need Connor anymore. I grabbed Connor's phone, found his brother's number, and I called him. Later, of course. I said I'm his biggest fan and want him to teach me to play the guitar like he does. Then I gave him my Instagram and waited for him to message me there. He said he was busy, so I had to wait until the middle of the night. But then he started liking my Instagram photos. So I messaged him and we were chatting all night long when suddenly someone knocked on my door. "Wake up, Hilary!" My mom entered the room and was stunned. Did you stay up all night?" "Come on, Mom. Sure I didn't." "Jeez." "And why did you come to my bedroom without my permission?" "I'll come down in a minute. Go make me some pancakes, please." Then I slammed the door right in her face. Soon, my parents left for school and I went to bed. But when I woke up, I saw tons of messages from Leo. And the last one said, "You're so cute, but I bet you're even more cute in real life. Let's meet in the evening?" Leo was waiting for me downstairs with a huge bouquet. He took me to a really expensive restaurant, and while his personal chauffeur was driving us, Leo told me about himself. Okay, so 4 years ago, he created his first channel. Then he created another one, and 2 years later, he dropped out of school. And girls, the most important, he's 15, and he takes care of the whole family, including Connor. Well, now he'll take care of me too. The next day, I broke off my relationship with Connor and started dating his brother. Leo buys me everything, but one day he starred me in his new video. And guess what? That video got more likes than any of his videos before. Then I thought to myself, maybe I should become a blogger. Hey, I'm a beauty and that's enough. Leo will help me with everything else, so that's what we did. My first video was just a regular live stream where I was smiling and talking about my favorite games, and boom! Just in 10 minutes, I had so many questions and comments in my chat, like, wow! The number of my views grew right before my eyes. In a couple of days, my video went viral, and in just 1 month, I had almost 500,000 subscribers on my channel. And you know what is the most amazing? My content is about nothing. I mean, okay, so my boyfriend has to sing famous songs and play guitar on his first channel, and then he shows all kinds of crazy, insane bike tricks on the other channel. But I just sit in my bedroom, drink tea, and talk in the chat. That's all. And people are going nuts. They love me, and I'm a star. Soon, I stopped going to school, and then I dropped out completely. Well, why do I need it? I have a rich boyfriend, and I'm making insane money myself. School is for losers. But my parents, gosh, they really started to bug me. "Hilary, this is wrong. Go to school, learn your lessons, do this, do that." OMG. So one day, I just had enough. I slept all day and started my live streaming late at night. Then my mom woke up and started knocking on my door like crazy. "Hilary, turn off your computer and go to sleep. Tomorrow, you're gonna go to school." Can you imagine? Right in the middle of my streaming. What a shame. So yeah, I had to stop and delete it. I was so irritated that I went on Google and found a couple of big bodyguards. I called them and asked them to throw my stupid parents out of their house. With no money, no things. They were kicked outside like naughty puppies. Really, I got tired of everything already. Finally, I finished my streaming in the morning and was so tired that I went to bed after. But as soon as I closed my eyes, the doorbell rang. Well, I didn't even think to get up. However, the ringing never stopped, and someone started to knock on my windows. When I looked outside, I saw the police and my parents. I was shocked. Well, no sleep for me now. I had no choice but to open the door. "Hilary, your parents told us you kicked them out of the house. Is that right?" "No. They distracted me from my work, so I sent them out." "Aw, yeah? What about those big guys then? Are they my imagination?" Then my mom started screaming and crying so terribly that even the police couldn't understand it and left. I had to let them in so my mom would stop her screaming under my windows. What do you think happened? My fruity mom did exactly the same thing again the next night. Once again, I had to delete my stream over her garbage. Well, that's it. I grabbed a big handful of $100 bills, opened the door, and threw it right in her face. Here, take it. That's enough money to rent you a new place and stay away from me. They didn't want to leave, and we had a big conflict that day. However, we eventually agreed that I'll pay them a certain amount of money, and they left. Now me and my parents speak only about money. They come on the weekend and do some homework for me, and I pay them more than they have ever been paid. Now I have twice as many subscribers as my boyfriend has. Also, I make more money than he does. But we are still in a relationship and travel the world and enjoy our lives to the fullest. And you go to school and send me your donations.